Welcome to the first ever Special Olympics Oregon Virtual Youth Games, presented by Nike. I'm Keith Foreman. I'm a volunteer, coach, and major Special Olympics Oregon fan. It is my honor to welcome you to our opening ceremony. The next 4 days are all about having fun, being active, and playing. Let us know you're watching by commenting in the chat bar on the right of your screen. We totally want to hear from you. Since 2007, nearly 5,700 athletes have participated in this event that's focused on introducing the magic of sport to young people with intellectual disabilities. Inspired by the idea that if you have a body, you are an athlete, this event underscores Nike's commitment to getting kids to be active so they can lead healthier, happier, and more successful lives. This year, the magic will happen for athletes safely from their home. During this 4-day virtual event, we will have amazing video content from Nike employees, athletes, and Special Olympics Oregon partners, University of Portland Pilots, Willamette University Bearcats, and your play bag ties it all together. So let's start with a little warm-up. Everybody lift your arms up high and let's... Should we do it again? Let's do it one more time. Awesome. All right, now that we're warmed up, let me introduce our Nike hosts. Caitlin Morris, VP of Social and Community Impact, and Carrie Sobel, VP of Global Partnership and Transform, Special Olympics Oregon board member. Caitlin, take it away.
Thank you for that wonderful welcome, Keith. And hello, Special Olympics Oregon participants, families, and loved ones. I am thrilled to be here with you. First, Keith nailed it. Nike exists to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Our purpose is to move the world forward through the power of sport, breaking barriers and building community to change the game for all. And we believe that if you have a body, you are an athlete. We also wholeheartedly believe that all kids are made to play, and we're here to help you take the first strides towards realizing your own potential through sport. Our hope for the virtual youth games is that you'll try some new activities and games, maybe even with someone in your house, and that you'll have fun and be inspired to keep playing. And while we can't be together here at the Nike World headquarters, please know we're here together in spirit. All of us at Nike are rooting for you to make the most of the next few days as you bring the youth games directly into your home. Thank you for showing up and keeping up the momentum. Now over to my teammate, Carrie.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. Hi, everyone. I am Carrie Sobel, and I also work here at Nike, and I have the privilege of serving as a member of the Special Olympics Oregon Board. I think we need a huge round of applause for everyone who is showing up for these virtual youth games. Thank you. Okay, as a longtime partner of Special Olympics Oregon, we are so happy to be back to host the 14th Annual Special Olympics Oregon Virtual Youth Games. And we're equally grateful to the team at Special Olympics Oregon for believing in this new virtual way of bringing everyone together to experience the joy of sport and play. By joining us, you're becoming part of a growing group of empowered and impassioned Special Olympics Oregon kids, more than 5,700 of you, many who try new sports and activities for the very first time at the Youth Games. I'm so proud to see the Youth Games introduce you all to the incredible sports programs that Special Olympics Oregon offers. And I know that you'll enjoy the hosts of each of these sessions. You'll see a few superstar athletes, you're gonna see some phenomenal Nike employee volunteers, and a few more local sensations. So put on your sneakers, grab your play bag, and get ready to have some fun. We believe in you, and we are so proud of everyone here. So it's now my pleasure to introduce Special Olympics Oregon CEO Britt Oaz and COO Mark Hankin. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Carrie, and I must say, I love your Special Olympics hat that you're wearing today. Hello to everyone. Thank you for joining us for opening ceremonies of our virtual Youth Games event. I'm Britt Oaz, CEO of Special Olympics Oregon. What a beautiful day to kick off the Youth Games at Nike's World Headquarters. We're so grateful to Nike for presenting Youth Games for 14 years. Youth Games is the entry point for hundreds of athletes' introduction into the Special Olympics movement. Learning from Nike volunteers about sport and play is what these games are all about. But with COVID-19, as we've all learned, staying safe and being flexible is most important. We at Special Olympics Oregon have figured out new ways to engage our athletes. And while nothing will replace traditional sport that involves making a basket on the basketball court or a great save on the soccer pitch, we've created new programs that provide more access to fitness, health, and social connections. We'll talk about that more later. But first, I would like to share a story with you. Here is Special Olympics Oregon athlete who started at Youth Games, Haley.
I am a athlete. There you go. Hi, I'm Cynthia Danford, and this is my daughter, Haley, and we are with Special Olympics Oregon, Lynn County. So Haley is a sweet, fun-loving little girl. She just had a birthday. She turned 13. When she first started with Special Olympics, she barely talked at all. She could barely even say her name. She wasn't very active, and Special Olympics really opened up her world and made it so that she was able to participate in things that other children take for granted they can get in schools, and special needs children cannot. She had first been introduced to riding a bike in school, and she was just starting to really understand the concept of pedaling, and then the pandemic hit. And so that was a pretty hard time for us. We were lucky enough to get this bike from Developmental Disability Services. It was provided to us. I, of course, had to film the first event of her riding, and I almost broke down in tears crying. And a lot of that I attribute to Special Olympics, because without that, she wouldn't have built these motor skills to where she would be able to do it. And so it's just very special to me. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. It really is a special moment. SOAR Active has really been a blessing, because once the pandemic hit, everything that was normal to Haley and other athletes just was gone. So not only their school, but their social life, and they were giving us weekly, daily activities that we could facilitate with our children, and it really kept them engaged with SOAR, kept them active. I would have been personally lost without it. The first thing that Haley latched onto were those dance parties. She loved them, and from that moment, she was hooked. Special Olympics Oregon is really a community. So you're not just signing up to participate in sports and to compete in sports. It's really a community. You find lifelong friends and family through Special Olympics. Well, without the support of volunteers and sponsors, our athletes wouldn't be able to do what they do. It's so important that if it doesn't exist, that's a huge hole that's left in a lot of athletes' lives that really I couldn't imagine. I love Special Olympics.
Wow, Haley's story is so powerful, and it all began here at the Nike campus. Hi, I'm Mark Henkin, COO, Special Olympics Oregon. During a time when Special Olympics Oregon is not able to offer in-person sports training or competition opportunities due to COVID-19 safety concerns, we want to ensure that athletes, unified partners, volunteers, supporters, and their families still have a variety of opportunities to engage in meaningful, healthy, active, and social activities. SOAR Active is an online wellness community that currently engages more than 1,000 members and grows weekly. Much of the content is curated and hosted by athlete leaders and volunteers. We offer things like weekly workouts, dance parties, Zumba classes, bingo, yoga, and ongoing social hours. We have even hosted virtual unified social hours for our athletes with University of Portland student athletes. You are all invited to participate with us through SOAR Active until we can participate together again in person.
And when school opens again in the fall, we will once again engage Unified Champion schools across the state in youth leadership summits and inclusive sports activities. In the year before COVID-19, 64,000 students and 125 schools participated in these inclusive programs and saw the impact Unified had on their school communities through school-wide events and assemblies. It created an inclusion revolution. You'll learn more about our Inclusive Schools program called Unified Champion Schools when you enter the Youth Games virtual venue. Mark, one of my favorite parts of opening ceremonies is the athlete oath. What's the history of the athlete oath?
I can give you a little history on that. The history of Special Olympics athlete oath is inspired by the ancient gladiators. These words were introduced by Eunice Kennedy Shriver at the first ever Special Olympics Games at Soldier Field in Chicago way back in 1968. And they've been an important part of the Special Olympics movement ever since. Now to lead everyone in the athlete oath are Rebecca and Tony, students from Forest Grove High School. Athletes, have a lot of fun this week. Get out there, get active.
Hello, Youth Games participants and families. Welcome to the virtual Special Olympics Oregon Youth Games.
We are going to lead the athlete oath. We recite this oath at the beginning of all Special Olympic competitions. Let me win.
But if I cannot win,
Let me be brave in the attempt. Let the games begin.
good luck, everyone.
Excellent job, Rebecca and Tony. We now have some messages from Nike athletes Sarah Reinertson and Blake Leeper. You may recognize them from previous Youth Games events, and we look forward to seeing them and you again in person in the future.
We are so excited to see you participating in the virtual Special Olympics Youth Games. We miss being in person, but we absolutely look forward to another year of helping you reach your greatest potential through the power of play and sport. There are so many amazing videos, so I challenge you to get moving and do as many of the activities as possible. You are awesome. So have fun, and I look forward to seeing you back here on Thursday night for our closing ceremonies and DJ party.
Hey guys, it's Blake Leeper here, and I want to welcome you to the virtual Special Olympic Youth Games! Let's go! Now, this is my second Youth Games. And while I normally would be there in person, giving you guys all these amazing high fives, but through the wonders of technology, I'm gonna have to give you a virtual high five this time. So you ready? Let's go! You guys are gonna have so much fun learning all the new ways that you can learn how to keep moving. And don't forget to come back here on Thursday so we can celebrate all the amazing things you guys did this week. I cannot wait. See you guys soon.
Thank you, Sarah and Blake. You both are awesome. All right, let's take a look at what's in that Nike play bag. Noelle, take it away.
Your play bag arrived.
Okay guys, so I have to know, have you played with the equipment that you received in your play bag? You guys have to check it out. There's some really fun things in there to keep you inspired.
Okay, you've got your play bag and you are ready to get started. Each time you enter the virtual venue and participate by watching a video, your name gets entered into a drawing for prizes. We've got Nike gift cards, Nike soccer balls, Special Olympics Oregon apparel, and lots of other items. We'll draw names for prizes during Thursday night's closing ceremony and dance party. There'll be new videos and activities each day, so check back often. Parents, tomorrow night you're invited back here for a parents' forum where you can learn more about our Special Olympics sports programs and activities. On Wednesday, we invite you to come hear some Special Olympics athletes share their stories. You'll receive emails with links to each of these events. In closing, we thank you for attending and we look forward to being active and getting out and playing. Now, click the athlete entrance button below and access the virtual venue to get moving.